Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things, and today is just gonna be one of those days where we have kind of a weird video, but what are you gonna do? So today's video is going to be both me doing a full face of makeup, including my February 5 that we discussed in my previous Shop My Stash video, along with a Q&A where I asked you guys if you had any questions for me. But on top of that, I woke up this morning and my neck was killing me. So I took some medicine, hot shower, put some icy hot back there. So I'm just trying to keep my hair off my neck while the icy hot soaks in. So please don't mind this because I really wanted to film this video today. So if you want to see the 5 products I chose, along with here's some answers to some questions, then keep on watching. Let's go. I am going to start off with my brows. I have the Milani Stay Put Brow Pencil, the Ulta Beauty Pencil, and the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. The first question is, how long have you and Scott been married, and do you guys plan to have kids soon? Okay, so Scott and I are not married. We have been dating over 6 years. I think for Scott and I, we really wanted a house like that. That was more important to us than marriage for now. I wouldn't call Scott and I the most traditional when it comes to that type of stuff. I mean, yes, we both want to have kids, but we just bought this house, so I think we're gonna that's not happening yet. The next question is, how did you come up with "I'm the Burke and I do things" tagline? Okay, this is actually a really good question. So in high school, there were a lot of Rachels. So a lot of us would get called by our last name, and my last name is Berkowitz. And I was friends with Scott in high school, and him and his friends always used to call me the Burke. Like, they never call me Burke, Burko, Berkey. They always call me the Burke. So that's where the Burke comes from. And things was because I didn't want my channel to be like stuck as like a makeup only channel, which sometimes I feel like people wind up feeling stuck in their little niche. And like, I wanted to be able to do random unboxings and vlogs and feel trapped in a makeup only channel. So I decided things by the Burke so that I wasn't trapped in only one sector of YouTube. And it was before I ever started the channel. I said to Scott, how funny would it be if like I had an opening line every time and it was "I'm the Burke and I do things," and it just sort of blossomed from there. I'm going to be using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Our next question is, if you could only use one brand of makeup forever, what would it be? This one is really hard. I think what I'm going to do is I would definitely choose a drugstore brand because I would not want it to be expensive high-end if I could only use one brand. And I think I would have to choose it based around foundation, because for me at least, like, foundation is one of those products where like it makes or breaks your look. And as far as drugstore goes, my favorite drugstore foundation is the L'Oreal Pro Glow, and I feel like L'Oreal makes enough products that I could like still have decent makeup if I had to use a full face of L'Oreal, only because of the foundation. Like, that would be the most important thing for me, for sure. And it's funny, I don't really wear a lot of L'Oreal products, but foundation is key for sure. Okay, and now we are at the first product of my February 5, and this is from Pixi, and this is the Hydrating Milky Mist. I have decided that one product of my 5 every month will be a product I am trying to fully use up. And if you can see, there's like the tiniest bit left in here. And I just want to, you know, finally finish this thing up. I really do like this, and it's really good because when I get ready for work in the morning, I do just like to spray something all over my face when I get ready, and hopefully this one will be finished up this month. Now I'm going to use the NARS foundation, which I do really love, but I wouldn't want to only ever buy NARS. They're so expensive. The next question is, what is your favorite season and why? So this one is hard, and I am basing favorite season off of living in Pennsylvania, because, and I am going to say fall. And that is because for us here, fall is still pretty warm. It seems like spring has been very cold and almost very winter-like, but fall has been both like warm but also has like really nice days around here. So I really like the weather here in fall, but I also love fall clothing, fall smells, fall holidays. Like, so I think those three things combined make fall my favorite. And I will definitely be excited now that we have this house to, you know, decor it up for the fall and have Halloween parties and little trick-or-treaters and pumpkins and all that fun stuff. Okay, the next question is, what made you fall in love with makeup? Okay, so I guess like when I was really little, I always had like kid makeup, and back then I used to love to do like, not like cute makeup, but like crazy makeup where I just like cover my entire face with makeup. Oh, I'm using the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer right now. And that was just like one of my things I used to like to do. And I would like do the same thing with like my friends growing up, is like we'd like go over each other's houses and we'd just like do crazy makeup all over each other. Like it wasn't cute at all. And I mean, growing up, I was a dancer, so yeah, makeup is a big part of, you know, performing. So I always like used to have my makeup done for recitals. And I mean, I definitely wore makeup to school. I don't even know how young. I used to wear hot pink lipstick when I was little. I would wear bright blue sparkly eyeshadow. Oof, I had lots of sparkles. So much sparkles. So yeah, it's kind of just like always been a part of my life. I'm not one of those people that can be like, I remember when I got my very first lipstick. Like, I used to have these giant cases. I remember it was like this giant circle case, and it had like these little lipsticks that stacked, and you know, little foamy applicators for eyeshadow, and like hot little bright blushes, and yeah, lots of makeup everywhere. Maybe one day I'll try to find pictures and share those with you guys. Okay, now I'm going to set under my eyes with the Derma Blend. The next question is, how long have you and Scott been together? Scott and I have been together, like I said earlier, a little over 6 years. The next question is horrible, and it says, which cat is your favorite? I don't have a favorite cat. They are both very, very much their own individuals, and I love them very equally. I do not like one more than the other. I'm not evil. And I'm using an e.l.f. highlighting brush. I really like this brush for under the eyes. And now we are on to the next product of the February 5, and this is from Bare Minerals, and this is the Translucent Powder Duo. It has a matte and a glowy just powder, and I want to try to start using this again because I know I never reach for this. I think I got this from a TJ Maxx or a Marshall's at one point. And I'm using the powder brush from the Wet n Wild Holiday Collection. Okay, and now I'm just going to set everything with the Mario Badescu Aloe Cucumber and Green Tea Spray. Now I'm going to line my waterline with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in 0. And now we are on to the next product of my February 5. And this came in a BoxyCharm. This is from Ace Beauté, and this is the Grandiose palette. I have only ever used this once, and honestly, it's because it's so pigmented, it's kind of intimidating to use as an everyday palette, but I really liked it. So I want to try finding ways to use it more, but in a very like everyday wearable way and not necessarily just a bright, exciting way. So I'm going to do something with this while I answer the next question. The next question is, what are the best brushes and where do you buy them? That is hard. I will say having a subscription service to, you know, BoxyCharm and Ipsy helps so much with this because I get very, very good high quality brushes, but I'm not really paying the high price tag that comes from them. So that's like a good example of like Luxie brushes and SL Miss Glam brushes. Like those are really good, but I would never go out and buy them at full price. Brushes that I have specifically gone out and bought and actually really, really like, I would say BH Cosmetics has really good brushes. I've gotten those at Ulta. I've seen sets at TJ Maxx. I think they sell them at Kohl's. So I really like BH. I feel like their brush sets are a usually good variety of options. The black line of brushes from e.l.f. are really, really good. I like those a lot. Morphe brushes I have bought from Ulta. are hit and miss. I found ones that have the black bristles to be less scratchy, if you know what I mean. But just like looking at the brushes I have, oh, also Wet n Wild, the chrome brushes, not the white handled brushes, they're a really good set. So just looking in front of me, I have Wet n Wild, I have the black elf ones, I have Beach Cosmetics, I have Morphe, Luxie, I have one from NYX Cosmetics here. It's okay. I think it's a little bit more expensive than some of these other brands. But honestly, in my opinion, for drugstore, I would say BH Cosmetics, the black handle brushes from elf, the chrome handles from Wet n Wild, or just having a subscription service where you get some. Okay, so I wound up using a combination of 4 mattes and then this one shimmer. And another one of my February 5s is a single shadow. And I was thinking kind of incorporating a single shadow every month might help me reach for them more. This is a ColourPop Super Shock shadow in the shade Ritz. And it's just a really sparkly one. And I thought, you know, one a month to focus on would help me actually use them. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of glitter to this look. Okay, the next question is, what is your favorite pastime besides makeup? Ooh, what do I like to do? I'm like such a boring person. I will say, Scott and I are really into like Marvel, so every year when like the new big Marvel movie comes out, I always like take a vacation day, and like that's like always really exciting to me. I really do like that. I watch a lot of YouTube in my spare time. Oh, I'm using the BH Cosmetics Brilliance Bronzer. What else do I do? I mean, play with my kitties. Scott and I are like into really nerdy things. I mean, we play Pokemon Go sometimes. We watch some TV shows together. I'm going to contour with Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I'm trying to think what TV shows Scott and I watch in common. We really like The Flash, so we watch The Flash together. We like Game of Thrones, we like Westworld. I don't know, what the heck do we do? I mean, I really like baking. Cooking, not so much. Baking, yes. Actually, having Home Chef has actually helped me a lot with cooking. It's taken like a lot of the struggle I have out of my issues with cooking, so I've been cooking a lot more now that we started using Home Chef. And now I'm about to use my final February 5 product. It is also from BoxyCharm, and this is from Wander Beauty, and this is the Wondrous Dusk to Dawn palette. This is what it looks like. Honestly, I wasn't reaching for it because of the palette shapes, but honestly, all week I've been using this on my lid before going to work, and it's been really, really nice to work with. So I'm going to use the Havana Nights blush today. I'm trying to think if I missed anything that I like to do in my free time. I like to shop. Sometimes we go out to eat. I don't know. I don't live the most adventurously exciting life. A lot of my time goes into working on my channel, besides going to actual work and doing that job. Okay, next question was, as a mom of 4, do you want kids? Yes, I do. And we have one more question, and this is, how did you and Scott meet? That's a good question. I don't think I've ever done that one on my channel. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Cosmetics Moonlight Pearl highlighter today. So Scott and I went to the same high school. I graduated 1 year before him. So I graduated from high school in 2007. He graduated in 2008. We had mutual friends in high school, so we didn't actually know each other until the very end of my senior year. I was in something that was called the Leo Club. I'm going to use the NYX Dewy Finish Spray, which was a service organization in my school. I'm going to use the Hourglass Caution Mascara. And one of his friends was in the Leo Club with me, and we had this dance-a-thon one night where it was basically an all-night long fundraiser where we danced. And our friend, our mutual friend, brought Scott to that, and that is how Scott and I met. And that was in January of 2007 we met. So Scott and I have been friends for 12 years. We did not start dating until we both were out of college. So of those 12 years, we've been dating the last 6. And then my final product today is this Lime Crime lip product in Bleached. So yeah, Scott and I were friends for quite a long time before we actually started dating. And here is the final look with all of my February 5. Maybe that's what I'll just call it, like the month 5. So this will be the February 5. So I think my goal is to always include one product I'm trying to finish up that month, one single eyeshadow to kind of focus on, and then the other 3 products are kind of just like miscellaneous ones that I choose. Let me know what you think. Thank you to everyone who submitted a question. I hope you got your answers. And thank you for putting up with this. Actually, it's all dry now. I can probably put my hair down. Okay, now I look more like a person. And yeah, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.